will be again here. Are we good? And then the pocket will be the same width. So here is a little something to be concerned about. I don't want my pocket to be longer than my jacket. If you're doing a crop jacket, then your pocket will be really tiny, right? You can have only those necessities. I'm not getting into that. I'll probably get in trouble for that one. Okay? So, how much do I have in here to be considered? Remember, there is half an inch seam allowance here because we're going to connect it to the pocket bags. Yes? So that line is not the one. This is the one. Okay? So we have half an inch seam allowance, and this is going to fold on itself, so we're going to have 1 inch left. Does that make sense? So if the pocket is here and we have 1 inch from this, my pocket bag cannot measure any more than 4.5 inches. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So here, this one is half an inch seam allowance, 4.5 inches. 4.5 inches. Here I have half an inch seam allowance. I'm trying to do this all at once, which I shouldn't be. And we want to make sure that the corners are rounded. Anybody remembers why the corners are rounded?
Lint.
So we are not having lint collectors, right? Especially if you have a light colored garment, then it will show through. So now I'm going to add seam allowance. So your grain line is right here. Yes? This is the longer one. So this is going to be your inner pocket bag. We're going to make one identical to this, 1 inch shorter. And that's going to be your outer pocket bag. Actually, no, the opposite. We're going to make it 1 inch longer to be the outer pocket bag. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you have your well pocket that is in self. You have your fusible to reinforce your corners. You have your inner pocket bag. And I'm not going to make you guys suffer watching me making an identical copy 1 inch longer, right? That would be your outer pocket bag.
Oh, okay.
1 inch longer this direction. Does that make sense?
Do we?
So these would be in lining, the inner and the outer pocket bag. This is going to be on self, and this is going to be on fusible.
What if we use
Can you read it?
What if we use the lining for the pocket bag? Won't it show like? If we...
No, because that's why this is wider. It's going to give you a little bit of a facing before, even if it opens, you're still going to see the fabric of the jacket. Okay? I'm going to go get my jacket so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Can you read it? Lining. This.
I have a question.
Lining, self, fusible.
There.
I have a question. If the pocket is gonna like be
that to make the opening. On the thread, the
That's why you reinforce it with fusible.
She's saying
yeah. But
if
the
it's on top
thread-
of two panels,
yeah.
if the pocket is on top of two panels, when
Yeah.
we cut for the welt,
Mhm.
will it split the two panels?
No, because you already have stitched this,
Ah, okay.
and that reinforces it.
That
You don't
reinforces
cut it
and-
before. You cut it after you have sewn this. I know.
Yes.
Okay, and if you want to make sure that is a little bit more reinforced to make sure that it doesn't come apart, just make your stitch a little bit smaller. Instead of 2.5, make it 2. Don't make it less than that, because first of all, it's going to take you forever to sew it, okay, and second, it's going to start puckering in. But if you wanted to reinforce it, if you feel that your fabric has the yarns way too thick, like say for example a Chanel-ish type of boucle, maybe when you stitch this around to cut it, don't stitch it once, go around twice to reinforce it. Does that make sense? And then when you cut it, you won't have that problem. We're good?
Yeah.
You look confused. No?
So for this pocket bag, we're making it 1 inch bigger this way. We're going
This
from-
way.
This
See
way.
the arrow?
Right. So we're going this way.
You're gonna maintain the curve at the bottom.
Right.
You're gonna make it 1 inch longer at the top.
Cool.
Okay?
Cool.
That's it.